what would your advice be for women, if they're in menopause, but their symptoms are relatively mild? What would you recommend?
They're the ones I'm most concerned about. And mild symptoms often will be addressed. The ones I'm most concerned about is the 16% of women who have no symptoms. They're looking around and they're saying, what's this big uproar of furor about menopause? My menopause is totally easy. They're the ones I'm most concerned about because the consequences, the deeper consequences of not having hormones, of losing the bones that you brought up right away out of the gate here, losing the muscles, losing the cognitive ability, losing the mood, losing the libido, losing the vagina, getting into adult diapers, they all undergo this. There's very, very rare exceptions of elderly. Physicians who are working with the elderly, we know what's happening to them. Everything I just listed. The women who are 60 and having an easy time, they don't have that perspective of nursing homes, bladder loss, adult diapers. So they're the ones that I'm most concerned about because most of them, if not near 100% of them, they're going to get the osteoporosis. They're going to get the coronary artery issues. They're going to get the adult diapers. They're going to wind up in wheelchairs. So you bring up a really important point there. And the best that we can think of doing is educating. So we got major projects out there to educate. And thank goodness there's folks like yourself who are getting this word out. Without it,
Mm,
how are we going to save the planet, really?
yeah, yeah. So what you're saying there is just education is really important.
Yeah, because how are you gonna get to the women who don't have symptoms?
Mm,
There's not many of them,
mm,
something like 16%. But how are you going to get to them?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I always say symptoms are a blessing.
Exactly.